Hello, dear students. Welcome to your final virtual consultant review for the 5th grade of secondary. We're going to start this class watching a little warm-up video.
Welcome to Literacy at Oak Hill. In this video, you will meet 3 characters: the present, the past, and the future. You probably formed friendships with them in primary school, but it's important to get to know them again. After all, the present, the past, and the future are very helpful when you need to create a text with a clear message. The present, the past, and the future all work with verbs. As you know, verbs are doing words, such as to walk, to play, and to feel. Listen as they tell you about themselves.
Hi, I'm the present tense. I'm useful when describing things that are happening in the present, things that usually happen, that are happening right now or today. When I help you write or speak, I use present tense verbs that look like this. I walk to school every day. I play with the team. I feel tired in the morning.
Greetings, I am the past tense. I am instrumental in articulating events that have already occurred in the past. Things that have been completed yesterday or long ago. When I assist you in writing or speaking, I utilize past tense verbs that look like this. I walked to school every day. I played with the team. I felt tired in the morning. I am sure you noticed that generally I attach ed to the end of a present tense verb. But beware, there are many exceptions. Feel, for example, does not become feel. This is an irregular verb that changes to felt in the past tense. You will learn more about exceptions to past tense rules in the exercises.
Hello, and welcome to the future. I assist in expressing things that have not yet happened, things that will occur in the future, tomorrow, or next year. I will help you write and speak, and when I do this, I transform verbs into the future tense. They look like this. I will walk to school every day. I will play with the team. I will feel tired in the morning. You will notice that I use will, followed by a present tense verb.
Now you have reconnected with your old friends, the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. It is important to be aware that things are not always so simple. In fact, there are different types of present, past, and future tenses. Each tense has siblings who carry out similar functions but look a little different. You will form friendships with these characters at some point in the future, but so you are aware,
The present tense has a little brother called the present continuous. While the present tense would say, I walk to school, the present continuous would say, I am walking to school.
the past tense has a little sister called the past perfect. The past tense would state, I played with the team, while the past perfect would state, I had played with the team.
The future tense is related to the future continuous. The future tense, I will feel tired, would be altered to, I will be feeling tired by the future continuous. Don't worry too much about these at the present time. Just be aware that there are different types of past, present, and future tenses that you will come across from time to time. These will be explained in a dedicated lesson in the future.
Let's continue with the first exercise of today. Number 1. Complete the sentences using must, might, may not, or can't. Option A. I smell bread bacon. There must be a bakery nearby. Option B. I might go to the party if I finish my homework. Option C. She can't be at work. She hasn't returned my emails. Option D. It must not be a good day for a picnic. It's cloudy outside. Option E. John may not join our meeting. He is in another meeting at the moment. Exercise number 2. Choose the correct alternative. Option A. It's raining outside. Tim must take his umbrella. Option B. I can give you my car so you don't have to buy a new one. Option C. They don't have to be in a hurry because they have got more than enough time. Option D. You must stop at the red light. Option E. Students must not look at their notes during the test. Exercise 3. Match these statements with the correct option. Option A. Annie must not be a great cook. She has never cooked. Option B. I don't know why I am so tired these days. I might be working too hard, or maybe I am not sleeping too well. Option C. Do you know where Carl is? He can't be out. His car keys are on the table. Option D. You seem to know everything about the theater. You must go every week. Exercise 4. Underline the correct modal verbs. Option A. You don't have to come if you don't want to. Option B. Passengers must not speak to the driver. Option C. You don't have to eat if you don't like it. Option D. You must not go outside without a face mask. Option E. In boxing, you must not hit your opponent below the belt. Exercise 5. Alter the words to make sentences, then choose if it is present simple or present continuous. Option A. Are you coming tonight? Option B. Does Key eat rice every day? Option C. Is Anne working at the moment? Option D. Lucas does not drink coffee very often. Option A is a present continuous sentence. Option B is a present simple sentence. Option D is a present continuous sentence. And option D is a present simple sentence. Exercise 6. Complete with past simple or past continuous. Option A. I was sitting at the cafe when you called me. Option B. When you arrived at the party, who was there? Option C. Susie was watching a film when she heard the noise. Option D. Yesterday, I went to the library and I met Julie for coffee. Option E. We were playing tennis when John hurt his ankle. Exercise 7. Look at this conversation and choose the correct option using will or going to. Laura. What are you doing this weekend, John? Tanya. I am going to see a new play tomorrow at the Royal Court Theatre. Have you got the tickets yet? Tanya. No, I am going to get them this afternoon, actually. Would you like to come? Oh, thank you. That would be nice. Tanya. Okay, I will get you a ticket too. Great. What time does it start? Tanya. 8 o'clock. But we're going to meet in the Green Cafe at 7:15. Laura. Okay, I will meet you in the cafe, but I will be there around 7:30. That's fine. Laura. Oh, one other thing. I've got no money at the moment. I am going to pay for the ticket on Saturday. Is that okay? Yes, that's okay, no problem. Great. why don't we go eat something in the restaurant? Tanya, that's a good idea. I will call the others and see if they want to come too. Laura, good, and I will book a table for us. Tanya, great. I will meet you there in a moment. Exercise 8. Complete with the correct option from the box: criminal, suspect, clues, solve, and guilty. Option A. After a crime, the police have to find some clues. Option B. When a person has broken the law, is a criminal. Option D. When the police arrest the criminals, finally they solve a case. Option E. When the police think that someone is a criminal, he is a suspect. Exercise 9. Order the letters from the vocabulary about crime verbs. Option A. Pay a fine. Option B. Go to prison. Option C. Arrest. Option D. Solve a crime. Option E. Be guilty. Option F. Suspect. Exercise 10. Complete the chart with the opposite adjective. Positive adjectives: responsible, bearable, flexible, reasonable, reliable, visible. Negative adjectives: irresponsible, unbearable, inflexible, unreasonable, unreliable, invisible. Exercise 11. Complete the sentences with the words from the box: dictionary, article, blog, tweet, recipe. Option A. A social network where you can post online what's on your mind. Tweet. Option B. A column or piece of a newspaper about specific information. Article. Option C. A book that contains information of the meaning of a word. Dictionary. Option D. Explains a way to prepare a particular food. Recipe. Exercise 12. Read the article. A different kind of language. When Kristen was just 18 months old, her parents found out she was partially deaf in both ears. She couldn't hear well. Kristen is 27 years old now. She graduated from university and she works as a veterinary. Along the way, she overcame many obstacles and has some advice for kids who are hearing impaired, and for other kids who want to know what it's like to have trouble hearing. When she was 2 years old, she went to kindergarten. It was her first time she realized her hearing problems made her different. Her teacher was nice, but she was the only student wearing hearing aids. At first, she just cried when the other kids asked her about her hearing problem. Her mom told her that she shouldn't feel ashamed or embarrassed. She said that the kids didn't understand about her hearing problem, so were only curious. Later, she learned to communicate well. One of my high school teachers didn't realize she had hearing problems until the last day of class. She uses only the hearing aid now and she knows how to read lips. She also learned sign language to communicate with some of my friends. Some deaf people don't wear hearing aids and they prefer to use signs. Some people think that we have a more limited life, but she usually goes to the cinema with subtitles or go dancing. Write true, false, or not in text. Option A. All her teachers didn't know she was deaf. False. Option B. She doesn't use hearing aids now. False. Option C. All deaf people use sign language to communicate. True. Option D. Kristen learned sign language at university. False. Option E. Kristen can play a musical instrument. Not in text. Exercise 13. Listen and write T for true, F for false, or don't know.
Workbook, Unit 7, Track 96, Activity 1.
A passenger was arrested at Bangkok Airport last week when anti-trafficking officers opened his suitcases and found them full of animals. The passenger was waiting to check in when anti-trafficking officers arrested him. The officers started watching the man secretly when he first bought the endangered animals illegally. When he was arrested, the 7 animals, which were baby leopards, panthers, a bear, and monkeys, all about the size of puppies, were on their way to Dubai. The animals were drugged and were in flat cages so they couldn't move around much. When officers opened the suitcase, the animals yawned, said Stephen Galster, director of Freeland, an anti-trafficking organization based in Thailand. Authorities say the man was part of a trafficking network. They are looking for other members of the network. Thailand is a center for illegal wildlife trafficking, but criminals usually try to smuggle turtles, tortoises, snakes, and lizards to China and Vietnam. It is unusual to catch traffickers with a large number of mammals. In Thailand, the price on the black market for leopards and panthers is around $5,000. They are worth significantly more in Dubai.
Option A. The man had just one suitcase full of animals. False. Option B. Some of the animals were dead. Don't know. Option C. The man was on a plane when the officers arrested him. False. Option D. There is a lot of wildlife trafficking in Thailand. True. And this is the end of our virtual consulting. Have a great day. Goodbye, everyone.